So the king is about to bow out. Is this the last for LeBron James? According to sources, LeBron and the Lakers are mutually parting ways after the season is over. So what's next for the king? Come and find out. Let's get it. So LeBron James and the LA Lakers have come to a mutual agreement of parting ways after the season is over. And we all know this. Well, we all, all that's been paying attention has probably had a clue as to this happening because, for one, this season, before the season started, the LA Lakers chose not to extend LeBron James, and he also decided that he was going to opt in on his contract, which he's owed $55 million. So with that happening and Luka Doncic being traded to the Lakers and also signing his extension, pretty much gave a clear indication to LeBron James and his camp and his fans that the Lakers are actually done and they're ready to move on with the new face of the Lakers, which is Luka Doncic and company. And for me, of course, this is from an inside source of the NBA. He broke the news earlier, so they made the news official, and I've seen a couple of creators do it, do a segment on this. I saw Dreamers Pro do this first. I heard a follow up with Too Raw for TV, and I just saw a full breakdown from Scap Attack. So shout out to all those three creators. Make sure you follow their pages because they give great insight on what's going on with the NBA, and I love their opinions as well. But for me, like I was saying earlier, I don't think this is any breaking news. We knew from the beginning that the moment that LeBron James decided that, that the Lakers decided that they weren't going to extend LeBron James when they had the gift of Luka Doncic falling on their lap from the Anthony Davis trade. We had an idea that from that point on it wasn't going to be about LeBron anymore, and they weren't going to cater to his demands, especially with the fact that he has not had the great reputation of choosing correctly to help him build a championship team. Probably in early parts of his career when he was with Miami and he was with Cleveland. Although the Lakers did win a championship, bubble or not, it's still a championship. But still, I think it's too many moves that the Lakers made to compromise their team to help to appease LeBron to help him win a championship. Well, for one, when he first got there, they traded away the farm of the young players, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. You name it. These guys were the future. And now, if you look at each individual player, each one of them are having a pretty decent season. I mean, nothing break out, or none of them are considered top tier superstars or whatnot. But Alonzo Ball might have been had he not got hurt and stuff. But Brandon Ingram and all these other guys, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent now. They're pretty. That's my computer slowing down. Sorry about that, y'all. But they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent players nowadays, and they're doing what they have to do for their respective teams. Now, but if you could imagine that team being together with LeBron accepting to mold those guys and turn those athletes into winners and superstars, like most leaders would do, you would see that not only did he start off. Not only was he in a good position, but he had a great nucleus to build with. But they gave up that farm. They had opportunities to get other players, I think Kawhi Leonard at one point, but I think Kawhi Leonard decided to go to the Clippers instead because I think he saw the writing on the wall. And a lot of players that could have come in and play with LeBron, Of course, the opportunity to win a championship would be great, but once they see the as far as an individual, LeBron James is very ball dominant. He needs the ball in his hand. He can't, he's not really great off the ball. He needs to create his own shot. And a lot of those players that could have played with him are in that same boat. And going back to the trade, getting to acquire Russell Westbrook, the fact that he didn't. The fact that that trade didn't go accordingly, and he completely threw Westbrook under the bus and didn't take accountability for that. There was just so many things, and with Bronny James being drafted as a favor, and we could even reference this, continue this forward, because coming from last week, Jeannie Buss was the one coming out, or there was a report saying that Jeannie Buss was fed up with LeBron because she didn't feel that he was appreciative of the things that the Lakers did, going out their way to draft Bronny James, to get Westbrook from a trade, to continue to pay LeBron James handsomely while he's with the Lakers, and to only get one championship out of that, 3 first-round exits, and just disappointment after disappointment. And so, I think the Lakers saw the writing on the wall, and then especially with Jeannie making that sell with selling the Lakers for $10 billion, that pretty much said it all. And with the new guys that's coming in, they want to win, because if you go spend $10 billion on a franchise, more than likely you want that $10 billion back, and the only way you're going to translate that type of money, that type of numbers, is by winning. The Lakers have to win championships, get back to that prominent position in the NBA, because at one point it was the Lakers and the Celtics that were tied for the most championship, but now the Celtics got one up on the Lakers after they won their championship about 2 years ago when they played the I'm having a brain fart right now. Who did they play? Who did they beat? This is so bad. But anyway, y'all leave it in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know who it was that they beat again in this game series, because that is horrible. That I don't. Oh, Indiana. No, that's not Indiana. Anyway, just drop it down in the comment section. Let me refresh my memory. And shame on me for not being prepared on that tip. But anyway, the point I was trying to make is that now it's at a point where the Lakers are put in a position where they want to start all over again. They want to reclaim their fame to the top, and the only way by getting that is going young, building a team around Luka. They have their superstar, so it's just the great luck for the Lakers. They are the destination. They are the people. They are the team that always gets the stars. So one goes out and one comes back in, just like Shaq and Kobe, just like Magic and just like Magic before that, James Worthy and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar back then. It goes on and on and on. Wilt Chamberlain, you name it. I mean, so many superstars have come in and out of the Lakers' door. So them losing LeBron or letting LeBron walk is not a big thing to them, but it is a big thing to the NBA, because now it puts LeBron James in a position of, okay, I agree with, and I'm gonna agree with Dreamers Pro in this one. I feel like LeBron should have retired this year. He should have announced it, gone all out with the Lakers. Get his farewell tour, and call it a day, with the number being 23, the 23rd season, number 23 that he's carrying, all the stuff that would have made sense for him to retire this year. But unfortunately, he didn't, and now he's for the first time in his career, he's going to actually walk away. Well, no, I'm not. What am I saying? LeBron James has never been traded. He's always walked away from his contract, so my apologies for that. He's actually going to walk away again, but unceremoniously, from one of the most celebrated franchises of the NBA. So now he's in a position where the Cavaliers did put it out there that they would be interested and welcome LeBron James with open arms. And going back to what Scap was talking about, it only makes sense for them to go to Cleveland, because that's where his story started. That's where his story he came. That's where midway in his journey he went back, won them a champion, helped them win a championship, killed the 52-year drought, and now he's gonna go back to finally call it a career. So from a PR standpoint and from the narrative that LeBron and his crew likes to put out there, if he were to be able to go to Cleveland, and which is already a good decent team with young players, and a superstar with Donovan Mitchell, and a great head coach over there as well. This team is that they've only been missing a few pieces to get over the hump. The past 2 years, they've been a second round. They've been eliminated the first or second round, and each year they look like they're getting closer to the Eastern Conference Finals or to the NBA Finals, and they always get knocked out by, surprisingly, an underdog team. Because the Cleveland Cavaliers were the number 1 seed all last year, and them being eliminated by the Knicks, I think it was the Knicks that defeated them, and the Knicks having the run that they did, the Cavaliers are in a good position right now, and maybe adding LeBron in there, it's not the same LeBron, it's not prime LeBron, but LeBron James still pads his numbers, he still puts up numbers and stuff, so maybe as a decoy or something, because he's no matter what people may think about him, he's washed, he's arrogant, he's this and that. Then LeBron James will somewhat demand a double team if his shot is dropping. So he doesn't have to be the vocal point, but he definitely will because of the ego, and it's because LeBron James and stuff like that. So Cleveland being that destination for him to win a championship, sounds likely. It could be possible, but I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a possibility, because there's a lot of young guns that's in the East, that's on the East right now, and the teams are just going to get better throughout the season, and we don't even know what free agency and the trade deadline is going to look like going forward from now until then next season. So that's the breaking news. LeBron James and the Lakers are officially putting it out there that they are done with each other. The marriage is over. The Lakers, you finally get your franchise back. LeBron is going to go out on his own terms, so to speak. How is that gonna happen? We won't know until that happens. We'll just sit back and we'll find out. But we'll definitely cover it up. We'll definitely cover it and talk about it on this channel. So if you like it, if you like what we were just talking about, and you have your opinions on where LeBron should go or what LeBron's going to do next, and if he's going to if he's going to further sabotage the Lakers season, or is he going to try to be a good teammate and support his team. So y'all drop it on the comment section. Let me know what you think. This is WD Sports Lounge signing off. I'll holler at you later. Ciao.